For y'all to go as far as to find somebody's husband and try to dox them, for y'all to go as far as to pull up somebody's kids and shame their children, trifling, disgusting. A lot of y'all are the very people that Just a Girl is talking about. It's giving convicted. Imagine calling somebody out for claiming that they talk bad about Black women just for the same person to go back around and talk horribly about another Black woman. A lot of y'all are hypocrites, and it shows. And then for y'all talking about her delivery's messed up, her delivery's messed up. Did y'all care about y'all delivery when y'all were criticizing the hell out of her? I didn't think so. A lot of y'all want to be able to do whatever the hell you want with nobody to say nothing. But in the same breath, when somebody wants to say something about it, now you got a problem with that. It's the blatant hypocrisy. You gotta go and find this woman's husband and her kids, and y'all don't know what she got going on in her life. Y'all are some of the low down, trifling people that she is talking about. 100%. And I just know when she pops on your FYP, you get you can't help yourself, can you? Please seek help expeditiously.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today we are going to be discussing a woman that I have reacted to several times before, who goes by Just a Girl on TikTok. The first clip that I want to share with you guys is she's going to be going over exactly what happened and why the ladies of TikTok, you know, the skip me's, are over here trying to get her page banned. And the reason why I want to play this clip for you first, because not only is she going to go over that, she's also going to mention her YouTube page, which I didn't know she had till recently, but it looks like she just started it because it only has a little over 1,000 subscribers now. Her content is directed towards women in particular, but obviously, you know, a lot of men tend to agree with what she has to say. So I'm gonna play that clip for you guys. So if y'all want to support her, that's up to y'all. However, I do believe her content is targeted towards women, just to put that out there. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip so that way y'all can get a better context of what's going on, and then some follow-up clips as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
These women really got my account banned? Like, really? Ban me? The devil be busy, y'all. He be busy. But one thing we know, he can never stop God, ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, obviously, you see my account got banned this morning. Was down for, you know, a little while. But we're back. But I want to say this, right? I know that this is an attack, and this is a way to stop my voice from being heard. And it's okay. Many women, like myself, have been shut down and stopped, and you know, we don't want to hear people speak about what needs to be spoken about, especially as Black women, and that's okay, because I won't stop. But what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to go to my YouTube. I'm gonna drop it right here for y'all to go subscribe, because we're at almost 50K followers over here, and I would really, really, really appreciate if we can take these same followers over there, because I know that it won't stop. And because it won't stop, they're going to keep trying, or because I won't stop, they're going to keep trying. We're not going to let that happen. So let me show y'all my YouTube so y'all can go ahead and subscribe. Here's my YouTube channel, Just a Girl Talk. Okay. We have Just a Girl Talk right here. I need y'all to go over there and let's run the subscribers up over there, because I'm going to keep talking. We can't stop. These girls need us too badly to stop, to let women who don't agree try to shut you down. But again, nobody's greater than God. I don't fear anybody but God. So the link is in my bio, y'all. You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's in my bio to go subscribe. And let's continue to, you know, grow the Just a Girl brand, grow the sisterhood, and continue to spread the message. So, yeah,
y'all. Typically that's her message is, you know, about women being more modest, being more feminine. I mean, I've reacted to quite a few of her clips. I'm going to play some of her clips later on as well, so that way you got a better idea of what kind of content that she puts out. It's targeted towards women, but like I said, because it resonates with a lot of men, she definitely gets a lot of male viewers as well. Let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
The women who don't like my content are the same women who blame men for everything. No accountability. That's what it is. If you do not like my content, you don't like accountability. You don't. Because it's coming from a place of, we got to do better. For too long, Black women, hear me. This message right here is for you. We have allowed Black men to be the forefront of everything. They had to take the heat for everything. It was all the Black man's problem. They're the worst fathers. They left the women. They're cheaters. They're liars. They rolled that out for a long time. But recently, we've been exposed. Black women have been exposed. They've exposed us to say, hold up now, wait a minute. It ain't just them Black men. Black men have said, no, it was the Black woman. The Black woman is the one who has been abusing the children. The Black woman has been the one who is also abusive to the man. The Black woman is the one who kids don't want to be around their mother. Right? And because now we have been exposed and someone is calling us out on our behaviors, we don't like it. And there's women of other races who don't like my content either, and they also don't like accountability. If you are used to blaming men or blaming someone else for everything that goes wrong in your life, that's why you don't like it. You don't want to see that we all have choices. You played the role in that. You made a choice, and that was a consequence. We don't like that. I stay far away from women who don't like accountability. That's just me personally. And I think all women should stay away from people in general who don't like accountability, because people in general who don't like accountability are a dangerous group of people.
They really are. Let me tell you something. If it's something about people that don't want to take accountability, though, damn, I forgot what this brother said, but it was a very short clip. It wasn't related to it was kind of related to the subject, but this brother said some words, man. Any person that is not willing to take accountability and make you think that everything is your fault is willing to steer you down the wrong path. Think about that for a second. You willing to let me crash out all for the sake of the fact that you ain't willing to take any accountability? Just be a fucking grown up and be like, hey, yo, that's my fault, my bad, I shouldn't have did that. Bruh. You feel me? That's what it really comes down to. And it just goes, it just made me think, like, can you please explain to me why we got so many women out here talking about emotional intelligence? I'm like, when most of y'all seem to struggle with fucking accountability. How does that add up? The math really is not mathing on that one. Yeah, I'll wait for y'all to answer that one in the comments. Make it make sense. Keep it moving.
I find that the women of today truly hate when you're modest. Yeah. Modest in the way you dress, modest in the way you carry yourself. God forbid you don't smoke or drink. You have become public enemy number one. And honestly, as much as women don't like to admit it, anything that they feel like a man will like and another woman possess that they don't, they will try to villainize you. Women hate to see other women wanted in a way that's actually respectable. I find that...
Now, let's be honest. Is she lying? There's so many comments made to women who decide to be more modest, dress more modest, act more modest. You get called a grandma with your style. You get called grandma with your attitude. You don't want to do certain things. It is very much shamed if you do not want to act a certain way, if you want to carry yourself with a certain level of class, dignity, and modesty, right? And there's this idea that, well, you're doing it for a man. It's because I can attract a man, right? And still be very modest, still be covered, still not have my whole body exposed, so not, disrespecting myself. And it be received from a man and be respected from a man, right? But I think we just get caught up in the thought process of, you're supposed to be doing this, and if you don't do that, you think you're better. And it's like, no, I just don't like to do that. I don't want to drink. I don't want to smoke. I don't drink or smoke. That's just not my thing. Never been, never will be. Right? But people will make you feel like, oh, who you think you are? You think you better because you don't want to do that? It's like, no, I'm good. But women, will definitely make other women feel villainized or feel bad for wanting to be modest. And I don't like it. And I also don't like it. And I also just hate that that's where we are in today's society with women, you know, against each other.
Yeah, you see how they on your ass. But let me tell you something. The sister that she was reacting to, she said something that, bro, that shit hit, bro. I want y'all to pay close attention to this. This woman said that those women feel a way. I'm not saying this verbatim, but basically, those women feel a way about how they're received and desired by men because of their modesty. You want to know why? Because those kind of women, they want to be desired and received in that same way without being modest. That's why. That's why they feel a way about it. That's why it bothers them so much. Because they can't get that same desire and respect at the same time, or at least to that level, due to the fact that they're not coming with that same modesty. They're not coming with that same purity. And that's just what it is. And this is just something that women have especially women like that, have a hard time accepting about men. Let's keep it moving.
There are women out here who will try to put you in their own box to shut you up. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They want you to do what they want you to do. And I found that to be the common thing right now with my content is, we'll talk about marriage and talk to married women, or just do fashion content. Like, just shut up, basically, is what I'm hearing. Stop talking to us. But I think the whole purpose is, I want us as women to recognize that we set the examples. We set the standards. And then we need to be a good example to these children who are watching us, who are growing up and seeing our generation. And we need to be good examples. So the idea of, well, don't talk to me. I may not be talking to you, sis, but I'm talking to somebody out there who's getting it and who's hearing it. And it's being confirmed on a daily basis. But I think we want to put each other in a box because I don't feel like hearing you. I want you to do this. You'll be better at that. But I'm good at this. Only person that can stop you is God. And I think that there's always a way that we want to silence what needs to be said. We want to silence what is uncomfortable. We want to silence what is true because we don't like it. Right? You doing beauty content, is that doesn't bother me none. You doing fashion content, that doesn't bother me none. But you're talking about how Black women are at the bottom when it comes to marital rates, that bothers me because I want to be married and I'm not. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we will find a way to move the goalposts about what really is happening because it makes me feel uncomfortable. It doesn't make me feel good. So I'm going to tell you what to do. So be mindful that you don't allow anybody to put you in a box. Whatever you want your content to be focus on it. Whatever you want to do, focus on that. But do not allow anyone who just doesn't want to hear your message stop you from sharing your message.
You know, I hear that on that, especially the part about being put in a box, because when it came to my channel and the Passport Bros got really popular, I didn't want to stray away from the RP content too much because the RP content is what really helped me change my life for the better. And there's more to bettering your life than literally just buying one of these, you know? So, you know, like, and that's something that I want guys to understand. And, you know, and plus, if I'm being brutally honest, RP content, from the numbers perspective, is more consistent than Passport Bro content. But all in all, man, she's 100% right, bro. She really is, man. And it's a damn shame, bro, because like she mentioned, she does the fashion content as well as the makeup content and stuff like that. So her channel isn't solely based off of relationships and stuff, but even the fashion and makeup stuff is about, even it has a self-improvement aura about it. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's just like a get ready with me video or something. So I'm telling you, man, it's really becoming slim pickings, man, and it's just sad to see that what's considered good for you frowned upon, and what's bad for you championed. Let's keep it moving.
Again, my husband, not your husband. There's a group of black women on this app making videos about myself and my husband, insulting us, our looks, whatever. Cool. But when I see those videos or people share them with me, it makes me think about my students, right? It makes me think about conversations that I had with them about how they get upset with what their teacher says, and they think they can act out. They think they can curse the teacher out, right? So they'll get mad because they failed the class, but they never showed up to class, right? So you can be mad at her for failing you when you didn't do the work, right? You can't argue with that. And unfortunately, they do that, right? They don't like it, so they think they can lash out, curse people out, throw insults. So when I think about my students, it really makes me think about, again, who are their parents? Their parents are like the women who are making these videos. That is, a lot of them have those type of mothers because they're learning these behaviors. And that has always been my focus. We as women set the standard, right? We need to be the examples. And a lot of these kids only do what they see, only do what they're around. So when you get on this app and you make a think piece about my husband and how he looks, my husband, not your husband, my husband. Why does what my husband look like matter to you, right? And that's how backwards we are as women. You're worried about how my husband looks, but you don't even we don't care how he treats me, right? That's all. It's crazy. But again, thinking back to my students, I talk to them about this stuff. You may not always agree with someone, but it's about how you behave and how you react to your disagreement. And again, as Black women, we don't know how to disagree respectfully. We're going to go with the sign language, right? Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Kev said it spot on, and nothing but the truth, the whole truth when it comes to that statement. So again, if I'm focusing on children, in order for us to change the narrative of our community and help our babies, we have to get right as the women, as their mothers. Because again, I'm going to continue to witness them act out, lash out, and just do all these make all these poor choices and bad behaviors because they've been taught that this is what you do. They've watched it happen. I've watched my mom curse out everybody who pisses her off. So that's what I do. Whenever I get uncomfortable or somebody doesn't do what I say, I curse them out. I insult them. And I have to have that conversation with my students all the time. You may not always like what is being said to you, but you cannot respond in an aggressive, nasty way because you don't like it. You can choose to engage in a conversation and get dialogue, or you can choose to walk away. But again, this is why I focus on what I focus on, because it's a domino effect on these children. And they're seeing what's happening. And these women are the ones who are influencing them, and they don't even know it. Your kids are watching you. They're watching. So that's think about that. That's why I care. That's why I'm talking about what single women are doing. And again, you want to be single, cool, but there's a large group of Black women who promote doing what you want to do. Your body is do whatever you want with your body, is your body, and it's harmful. It's harmful to our children who are going to go up and think that they can do this, and they have all the time to waste, and they could just do whatever, and that's not good. That is not good. So let's just be mindful of, again, it's about how you disagree. How you disagree is we can always disagree, but disagreeing and attacking my family, and then everybody's going to say, well, you started it again. We just got to do better, y'all.
So let me get this straight. Y'all talking crazy about the sister is just a girl, and y'all doxing her now just because she's not perpetuating this fast hoe culture, and she's not perpetuating baby mama culture. She's not perpetuating ratchet culture. So this is why I'm not confused, but I'm confused. So just because she don't perpetuate this whole phase society, y'all look at her as the problem because she's holding y'all accountable. These women out here having 3 and 4 baby fathers is looked at more honorable than a woman who chooses to get married and do life with a man and have kids by one man, and they choose to do this to death to their part. They willing to go through the good, the bad, and the ugly in relationships. you know what I mean, all that. She choose to honor her husband. This, oh my goodness, man. The black.
Yo, but I gotta stop, man, because it was the part where he said, I ain't confused, but I'm confused. I'm sorry. That part got me, man. That was funny as hell. Because it's like, and it's funny because, no pun intended, but I understand. like it's like I understand why you're not confused, but you're confused. That's crazy, ain't it?
Black community is done. Like, you got a woman who exemplify how a black woman how she should treat her family and honor her husband, but you got women on here that's doxing this sister and talking crazy about her family because she chooses to honor her family. Honor her husband. But then they glorify Shira, the sprinkle girl, who put a curse by her own admission on her current husband, which consequently that curse had him divorce his first wife and abandon his kids he had with his first wife. And she put a curse on him so she can have that that woman's husband, just because he made money and he got money. How are y'all putting a witch on a pedestal who destroyed a whole nother woman's family? Can somebody help me make this make? Like, that's why I said the black community is like literally done. The black community don't have no morale. The black community don't have no type of code to stick to. There's nothing honorable and sacred in the black community but hoe culture and ratchet culture. Like, that's crazy. They glorify a woman who took another woman's man and messed up his family. They glorify her, but a woman that get on here and magnify her husband with her kids, not perpetuating ratchet culture. They want to dox her. They want to talk crazy about her. Yeah, hang it up for the black community. And the crazy thing is, they don't want to talk about how this hot girl lifestyle and this whole phase, right? They're not talking about how all these black women are coming up diseased. We see, look what's happening in Houston where all these black women getting HIV. Just look at this whole culture. Look what this whole culture is producing. HIV, syphilis, herpes. There's so many women that I've seen on TikTok that came out and said that they're HIV positive. Carolina, Atlanta, Philly, California, all these whole culture is diseasing black women, and all these people, all they want to do is perpetuate a whole phase. And they perpetuate baby mama culture. So it's okay, it's more honorable for a woman to have 3 or 4 baby fathers, to look at as more honorable and this, that, and the third, just because he had a whole phase. But a woman who don't have a whole phase and choose to do life with one man and, build a whole family with just him through the good, bad, and the ugly, she's looked at as problematic, just because she's holding these other women to the fire to be responsible with their bodies and their choices. Oh man, what a sad time to be in the black community.
Look, I'm gonna just cut to the chase. Most of the women that have an issue with Just the Girls content don't have healthy relationships with their fathers. Therefore, they don't have the capacity to recognize a healthy relationship when they see one. If you ask most of them what their relationship is like with their fathers, most of them don't have a response. And the ones that do respond, it's clear that they have deep-seated issues with their fathers. So most people that weren't raised in a healthy, functional family unit usually become mean girls. And this goes for men too. So really all the mean rhetoric and dislike for Just the Girls content really ain't about Just the Girls content. It's about some deep-seated trauma that they're unwilling to deal with. They say misery loves company. Most of these women deep down really do want healthy relationships. So they're stuck in the loop of not being able to recognize the pick of the meal when they see it. So basically, they're just out here projecting, looking for instant gratification in the superficial things in life. Go figure.
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.